All right, everyone. Now, this is your final assignment for French class this year. This is your Passé Composé writing assignment. Okay? So that means that you're going to be telling a story in the past tense, which is usually how we tell stories, anyways. Okay? So I want you to think about a story from your life, or you can make one up. If you can't think of anything, just make one up. Okay? And tell me your story in the past tense. Okay? You can tell it to me as je, or you can use il, elle, however you prefer. Okay, so you can say it as I or he, she. All right, so the requirements are you need to use at least 7 different verbs in the past tense. Okay, now for help with that, I've put a link here for a website. I don't want you to just go on Google Translate. You can look on this website for tips on how to conjugate verbs in the past tense. Okay, there is no Google Translate for this assignment. You can use the websites I give you, and that's it. Okay, so 7 different verbs. Okay, so you're going to be writing a story that's about 2 or 3 paragraphs. Okay, so think about how many different verbs you use when you're just telling a story, talking in English or your own language. Okay, 7 different verbs shouldn't be that hard. Okay, you need to use correct articles for each noun. Remember that when you use a noun in French, it has to have an article with it, either a definite or an indefinite article. You also need at least 5 different adjectives, and make sure that they agree with the noun they are describing. In other words, if the noun is feminine, then the adjective must also be feminine. Okay, so here's a website I've given you on tips on how to conjugate, on how to use adjectives and make them masculine or feminine. Okay, ensure your words appear in the correct order. So remember, some adjectives go in front and some adjectives go after the noun. Okay, and there's some tips on this website for that. Please use correct accents for all of your words. To do that in Word, I'm going to show you right here. You go Insert, Symbol, okay, and then it's got a bunch of symbols here. If you can't find it, then you'll go here and just search through until you can find the symbols. But it's usually it's usually the E's that you're looking for, okay? Please use correct accents in all of your words. Okay, you need to come up with an interesting title for your story. Okay, and then your story should be between 2 and 3 paragraphs. So please put your story here, story title here, and then the bulk of your story here. Okay, and then down here, I've just shown you this is how I'm going to be marking. Okay, this is what extending, this is a 4, okay, and this is a 1. Okay, if you don't do anything, then it's below a 1. All right, and that is your Passé Composé writing assignment.